Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Klaus. This is my house, and today we're playing some more Witcher 3. Now, I lightened up over here at the turning grounds, and I do want to say that we ended the last mission right over in this spot. And before I made my way up over Nya, I actually walked down this road and into this intersection right here. And there's actually like a quest thing that pops up. So just to kind of avoid that without, I didn't want to do this long cutscene without you guys seeing it. I ended up going around this way. So this is something that we're going to kind of have to remember to come back and do. But the thing that I think would be really cool right now is going to our vineyard. We actually inherited this, so it would be pretty sick to see what we've actually got. All in all, this map is ridiculously large. I mean, this has got to be almost the size of Velen, if not the same exact size. Definitely larger than the Novigrad region, which already had a lot of content in it as well. So let's go over here to our Covra Bianco before we pop down here to see Regis. And I don't know if there's going to be a cutscene or anything like that, so I did wait for you guys before I popped over here. This is 100% entirely new to me. Now, I think I was hearing stuff along the lines of like, this place can make money for us.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump his head.
I think that's basically saying if a guy doesn't like to drink, then his he likes his wife to hit him. I don't know. I don't get it.
Welcome home, sir.
Thank you.
Barnabas Basil Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
Good.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
No. That's not your spot. That is not your spot. You've just earned the floor. All right. Yeah, so tell me about this place, sir.
Vineyard comes across
This guy
as a
obviously
place
doesn't
with
know
a
we're a
rich
builder.
history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man.
He's Kedweni.
Of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards.
That can't be too many.
He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate.
Damn.
Monsieur Bolius,
all you gotta do is cut off some heads.
Was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
That's probably not good.
He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Very, very crazy history. Yeah, show me around this vineyard,
Mind
man.
giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Okay, cool. The hell, eh? I like how we both have
Behold,
basically the
sir,
same
your
classes.
estate in all its splendor.
It does look actually really pretty. I mean, if I could own that
vast.
in real life.
Indeed.
Do you?
And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
For sure.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him. as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard
Interesting.
woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Doesn't sound too bad, man. We kind of have a little village with us here as well. It would be interesting if we could get our own,
The servants'
you know,
quarters.
armor and stuff like
I
that.
occupy the green home. With the
Good to know.
Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not
Wow.
the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Okay.
Diddly snips. My back aches something horrid.
Quit your complaining. You're lucky to have a job. That's how they did it in medieval times. I swear I heard a cat. Oh my god, because there's a freaking cat. What's up, baby? That's right. You run away from me. You ah! All right, Major Domo.
Follow me, please.
Yeah, I was following you. But
Baron
then this
Rossel ordered
cute
the
cat.
vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
So
Don't
we can
look
make
at all
olive
bad
oil.
now either.
Very true. And that'd be cool if I had my own olive tree. That would be pretty boss.
Every day the same.
Just thinking
Down
about it.
below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these
Yeah.
days.
Oh, do I get free wine?
I truly would.
That would be pretty boss.
Wine is better than stew.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine.
Holy
There's
crap.
a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death.
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Yeah, very interesting. Colorful history at this vineyard. At least there's nothing too bad that seems to have happened here.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here.
Yeah, we'd have to redo that, man.
Supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
Exactly.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory. And once again, planting it with herbs. and
We might be
other
able to put our own
vegetation.
stuff there. That could be really cool. Pretty stoked about this.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This is a spectacle. Very, very cool. It's kind of like our own little village, really it is. And we have at least minor control over what goes on here. We can make our own herbs, plant the stuff that we use often for crafting or potion making, alchemy. This could end up to be a really, really interesting place. Plus, Roach is already chilling over here in our stable.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Sorry, wine cellar.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
See? That's what I'm saying. Let's keep going, buddy. Is this a cheese wheel? No. Pot. This has got to be the cellar.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
I wonder if that's why they gave it to me.
Lots to do before it gets dark.
Let's go, Mr. Barnabas Basil. It'd only be better if your name was Bob.
As you can see,
Bobby
the facade
Barnabas
is,
Basil.
how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True.
Yeah, it's
though
pretty
it could
boss.
use a bit of subtle paint.
You're not a decorator, Geralt. You don't know. This house has character. Probably should replace that wood, though. Doesn't look like it's doing so hot. Yeah, let's go in, man. Take me to my quarters. Bobby Barnabas Basil.
And welcome inside.
Should get a pop filter for that.
On
Jesus.
the left is the master bedroom.
Okay.
On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With
Cool.
that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll.
A little bit.
Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
I know where to see it. Actually, what can we do now?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
I think the grounds is probably best, because if we could generate some sort of income, I think I would rather do that first, and that could fund future renovations. So let's just
Got
see
these
what we could
spacious
kind of do.
grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Indeed. Okay, yeah, let's do the armor
My
table.
armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
Cool. Let's get a table.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most one day to arrive.
Okay.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Yeah, we should probably do the grindstone as well.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
All right, let's get it.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow.
Good.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Let's... yeah, let's do some work on the house. Just see what he
Been thinking
says.
about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompeli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking.
Okay.
Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
That's actually good for me, so I can hang out. Fuck, that's a lot of money. I don't think I have that. We'll try it, though.
It's in your hands then.
I apparently
Make the
do.
place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around.
Cool.
Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Sounds great, man.
Is there anything
I'm
else
down with
you
it.
require, sir?
Nope, I have spent all my money for the day.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
No, call him Bobby Barnabas Basil. All right, so yeah, we gotta wait basically 3 days for everything to be done. I would personally like to. We have an armor stand, so we can still do all that. This actually might be the best place. There you go. Put that there. That's my master crafted woven armor. I actually don't have all of the woven pieces yet, but that doesn't mean that we won't one day. So it's just like I could sleep here. There's a lot of new icons around here, like that little bed one, which seems kind of interesting. I'm also kind of curious about where. Ooh, a weapon rack. Then I don't even need to do this because there we go. And wait, do I still have the shovel? I still have the shovel. I wanna take the caretaker's spade and put that in a box somewhere. Just kind of seems like the best spot for it. All right, let's stash this bad boy, and that should be good for now. And we can place some trophies. No items that can be placed there. Interesting. A lot of really, really neat stuff. So we could use the bed. Oh, that's just worn down. It looked like blood. Got a little worried. Hang a painting? Don't have a painting to hang there. Can I use the bookshelf? I'm not sure. Interesting. There's lots of stuff here. I wonder if I could put these on the bookshelf. That would be pretty awesome, considering I have a lot of stuff. I don't think they necessarily weigh anything, but I have so many books. Well, something happened. Oh, I guess my experience is gonna go up and stuff like that. All right, that's cool. Restore to its former glory. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and look at some other stuff. All right, this is all waiting type deals. We need to go talk to where the hell is that guy? This one, right? Meet Regis. Damn, that's 39. What's this? Visit Guillaume. Let's go ahead and actually visit Guillaume. He's probably closer, and this will give us a little bit of an opportunity to raise our level. All right, so where is he going to be at? Over there, actually just south of me. I can take Roach over there. I was just there too. That's the funny part. Got myself a little bit of a trim. Oh, walked in the wrong room. Nothing interesting in there. Let's just head out and we'll hop on Roach. Wait. Oh, he's over here.
The days pass.
All right, Roachy. So I would imagine that we will be able to build Roach's stable at some point, and also do some stuff out here on the grounds. Hopefully, at least. So it seems kind of like small improvements. Actually, I should also look here. Yeah, okay, so man, I spent all of my freaking money. All of it. But that's okay. It was for a good cause, and we're not going to need it right now because I actually did go and restock on some of my food. I repaired all of my weapons and stuff like that. I was actually very surprised with how... Really? There we go. I was surprised with how fast my sword wore out. He can't walk that way.
Go.
Didn't realize Roach was so picky. But yeah, everything should be good for now. And we still have, almost 1,000. And we probably could do some stuff in Novigrad if we really have to go back. Yeah, what's going on, Guillaume? Look at his long flowing hair.
Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
More
Want
trouble?
me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess, it's Vivienne. Bet I can guess her symptoms?
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
Okay, what makes you think she's cursed?
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war,
Probably.
yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time.
So it's happened more
I
than
attempted
once.
to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
She's a vampire, damn it. Yeah, anything else you can tell?
tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivienne spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've
Not
devised
yet,
a
apparently.
solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivienne, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Yeah, alright, let's do it. And if we remember, this is night. There's a lot of black and yellow
Fine,
in this
I'll
this
look
world.
into it.
This
Gotta admit,
Nilfgaard is
piqued my
hanging over my
curiosity.
head.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivienne.
Meaning,
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher.
True.
Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
I mean, I'm pretty damn good, but let's do some target practice.
marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
Yoki dokie. We will come with you, but that
The
is going to be
marksmanship
next time,
contest shall
ladies
pit you
and
against
gentlemen.
Another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay, about that. I'm trying to do my outro, guys. Can't stop the quest and then start the quest when I'm talking, eh? Alright, so, we're done for the day. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please let me know down below in that comment section. Otherwise, have a great day, great night, whatever it is to you, and I will see you back here next time for some more Witcher 3 Blood and Wine.